Okay, so we're going to try this again. Now you guys should be able to hear me. And now you should be able to hopefully hear Star as well. So I just had a super great intro that none of you guys could hear. But I think you'll be able to hear me now. There's some first stream issues, but I'm Gamefruitpulp. Welcome to my first stream on the channel. Thanks for not leaving immediately when there was no voice and you thought it was going to be 2 hours of me building with no commentary. I'm here with our good friend Starbound, who is going to be joining us for the first hour of our stream. The plan is to go for about 2 hours. Can you talk so we can confirm that you're able to be heard?
Ahoy.
That's all we get. We get one word out of Star. That's basically what we've come to expect from him. So the plan today is to build the Royal Alexandria Theatre, or at least start to. It's a pretty complex build that has a lot of history associated to it, so it'll be a good one to add to the map, and then Star is going to be working on this very nondescript white building that's next to the Royal Alexandria Theatre. Can someone confirm that they can... Okay, there you go. So Star confirmed that audio is now working. That's good. So I'm going to repeat what I said before. If the audio is messed up, like I sound too loud, or I'm too quiet, music's too loud, Star's too loud, anything like that, let me know, and we will make adjustments. The plan is to do these every couple weeks, so hopefully I can sort of get into the habit of learning how to do streaming and make this enjoyable. We're going to be focusing on our build, but I'm also going to, throughout the live stream, sort of look at a few different things that we've been working on lately on the project, sort of as a reward for you guys joining. So some sneak peeks on things that were basically been worked on, but no videos have come out for yet. That's really that. Yes, I wish that block in the back was done as well, but as you would know, Research, the builder is unavailable, unfortunately. So We're going to try and minimize the clicking noises, but we're going to have some clicking noises in the back and all that kind of stuff. For those of you who don't know anything about the Royal Alexandria Theatre, it was built in 1907. This is not going to be a full-on Building Toronto style video where I talk about the history of the building, because this will probably get its own video once it's done. But you can get a little bit of the sneak peek behind how we do this and how I try and make these buildings look as realistic as they can. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. And let me know if you have any questions. This will be a good opportunity to sort of do a Q&A as well with me. So it should be a good time. Some good music. There's a mix of the music for the first about 45 minutes will be from our good friend on the channel Alpine. And then after that, it will go to C418, who of course is the creator of Minecraft, or not creator of Minecraft, the Minecraft music.
Yes, you know, my favorite dev, C418.
Yes. I mean, he has never let down the players, that's for sure. C418 has always done players well. That's not how this looks, so I need to fix this. Yeah, but so the first 45 minutes will be C418 or Alpine, and then we'll go into C418. That's really that. And you can get some updates from our other builders, as you can see Reester's in chat as well. If you guys want to come hang out on the server while I build, I'll probably throw you some gifts to fool around with while I build. The IP for the server is toronto.uneasycraft.net. Here, Dr. Elephant's going to get gifted a nice little car that you can use. There. My understanding is the music that's actually in the game is fine. I've had it on most of my videos and never really had an issue with it, so... Yeah, Dr. Elephant, if you right-click that, I'm assuming you're watching the stream, if you right-click that, you'll be able to drive it. Right-click the car. There you go.
There we go.
There you go. All right, so... Yeah, this building is going to be quite complex. So my plan for this is basically to try and first sort of iron out exactly the layout of the building. Building is 3 floors plus a basement, and in this case the basement would probably have to be built because it is very much crucial to the building. So we would have to definitely build the basement, and we also have to build, it's a tri-level building where it sort of steps up in a way. Which is kind of interesting, and we'll try our best to sort of get all these little details. The interior is probably going to be a bit of a circus, to be honest, because we're trying to fit like 1,000 seats, essentially in the area from basically from here until here. It's going to be 1,000 seats on 3 floors. So we'll see how that works out. I'm not super optimistic about that in particular. Star, your building's proportioned properly, right? Like I can work off of this, or should I assume?
It should be.
Okay, that's good.
If it needs to be shifted over 1 or 2, it can be, because the sidewalk probably doesn't have to be a full 4 blocks, but
okay. I think there's a restaurant in this building actually that I've been to, this white one. Oh, I think it's actually quite a popular restaurant. So for those of you who don't know how this works, basically, normally if I'm not building on a live stream, I would have just tab back and forth. But we're not doing that because I'm obviously live streaming. So basically the plan on how we build these buildings is we mostly go off measurements on Google Maps and then try and implement those measurements into our world. Minecraft, obviously we have like blocks measured in block sizes. 1 block is 1 meter. So that's basically how we treat that. And then I'm using the measure tool on Google Maps to try and measure exactly how big everything is. And then from there, you can try and space everything out and make sure this building looks the way it's supposed to. So that's basically what I'm doing now on my laptop. You won't be able to see that, obviously, because I'm not streaming both my screens. I'm only streaming one. But that's what I'm doing. If you see me sort of pause, that's what I'm doing, is I'm measuring out some things to try and make sure the building looks proper. So if that's 4 and that's 4. And then what that does is it gives us some margin to sort of play around with things. So if, for example, we're trying to fit things on the interior and they don't work, like this is sort of measuring 4.3, this little stretch here. 4.3, which obviously we can't do halves or even any decimal points because we don't have vertical slabs. So in order to sort of address those kind of issues, we have to round up or round down in certain circumstances. So this measures around 4.4 to 4.7, so I'm going to round these ones up to 5, and then this is 16, and this is actually 16 as well, so that works out pretty well in that case, which is perfect. And then the interesting thing... Yes, exactly. We're 10 minutes in, and Star has said probably 15 words, so we're on pace for about 90 words from Star today.
I can't exceed my limit per hour.
Makes sense. So another interesting thing about this building is, and I don't have really any facts about it to share per se, but its exterior has changed quite dramatically over its time, and not because of it being renovated, but because of basically the shows that have played in the theater. So in 2021, the very popular show Come From Away was playing there, and they painted the exterior of the building in a blue color. We're not going to be doing that today, mainly because it looks bad. But we will we'll have it in its original sandstone look. That way, anyone who comes to visit it will be able to recognize it regardless of the time period. I'm just trying to figure out right now behind the scenes, there's a overhang in front of the building that goes over the balcony, and I'm just trying to figure out goes over the sidewalk. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how far the building comes out versus the overhang. And I think we have it set up correctly, but you can never be too sure. Yes, that's perfect. So the building itself comes out to here, like this. Goes across, and it comes out like this. Hello, people in the chat. ProMaster the Gamer, Rutney Inc., and Chris. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoy the live stream. Any feedback is greatly encouraged, by the way. If you're watching this and you got any feedback, I am very much a noob at this. So, got anything that you would like to let me know? It would be greatly appreciated. Star, can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you just confirm from the front of the building, like the south end, to the second, like the first step up? I've got 16 meters, but the laptop's not the most functional measuring tool, so...
Ignoring the awning, I assume?
Yes, not including the awning.
I get 14.45.
That would make sense, actually.
From the north wall to the south trim, all along the roof.
Okay, so we'll do 15 there. And then you get the step up. And then what do you get for, since my measurements, I can't really do them. Because I only have one computer mouse. What's the measurement from the step up to the second wall to the third wall?
Do 1.63.
21.63?
Yes.
Okay, I have very different. I have 23.
Oh, across the where the seats are.
So like that's up. That's from here, like from the start of the seats to where the stage starts, right?
Yeah.
So 20.63.
Yes.
Yeah, that should work. And then what's the measurement from there to? Does the building go down again in the back?
It looks like it. It looks like it's the same level as the seating. It goes back down to it.
Oh, I see. Okay. So the top part then is going to be about what, 13?
Yeah, I get 12.8.
So then it's up here. This is the highest it goes. For 13. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And it comes back down to this level. And then how far is it there? I got like what? That's like 5? 4?
Yeah, 5. Yeah. The roof segment's 5. It probably goes out another 2 or so past that, but that's
okay.
Interesting.
So we'll do 4.
I hope you didn't want a sidewalk.
It has a sidewalk, but it's only like 1 block, I think. Like I'm looking at it on Street View in the backside on Pearl Street. So actually, like it's basically 1 block sidewalk, so that works. So that's basically that. That'll be our build. That's our
Done.
loose.
Roll credits. Thanks for coming.
Thanks so much for watching. That's going to be the video. Hope you enjoy. No, just kidding. That's that. That's the rough elevation changes. And then I think I've got the space down the side of the buildings as 1, but I think it might be 2. 1 might be a little too small, I think. Because what do I need to fit on that exterior wall? Just 1 window. Basically, one of the important things with when we build on the project is that any sort of changes that we make, you have to make as early as possible in the facade process. Like we need to figure out the sizing now with all the windows before we move on to actually building, for example, the step-ups, the walls of the step-ups and that kind of thing. Because if the windows don't fit, you basically end up having to do everything twice, which you learn the hard way is rather regrettable. So what I'm thinking here is we probably cut those out. That might not work actually, now that I'm looking at this. We might be stuck with 1 wide sidewalk, or 1 wide walkways, that's just how it goes. Because we need 2 blocks here and then the window.
I could get you 2 blocks.
I don't know if I need it.
You wanted.
I'd rather you're building like this. The measurements are right. I'd rather keep the measurements correct than. So we would get.
I'm just over here building this white ice cube of a building.
Is that actually how it looks? Oh, the front facade's much nicer than the rest of it. I'm wondering if I should do stairs as the block of choice here. I think I will. Oh, perfect. It is now snowing. One of the Easter eggs actually with our map is in the winter, in December, for the holiday season, we changed the biome to, I think, what did we change to? Taiga?
Yeah.
Taiga biome, and then because of that we get some snow. So enjoy the snow. If it's too thick, let me know and we'll We'll use our magical weather powers to turn it off. But, so that's that. I think we're good there. And then at the sides, it looks like there's a window as well. This looks too big to me, though. Like, way too big. This piece here. Star, do you want to give your thoughts?
I'm trying to navigate to it on Street View, but I'm currently clipped inside a tram.
Yeah, it doesn't help. Like, the Google Street View in this area, for some reason, is like the worst I think I've ever seen in Toronto. It says it's on King Street, but it's like across the road in Metro Hall, and oh no, this might work actually, because it looks like the window is maybe 2. So then the window would go here.
Yeah.
Like this. Window. There. What do you think?
I think that's how you're going to have to, because if you flipped it and had it be one block gaps in a 3-block window, that would look weird.
No, I'm talking about this space here. Talking about the north-south gap. This looks like it's too big to me.
Navigates Street View again. Oh yeah, it looks really long.
Yeah. But is it just that the sidewalk's too small? Like, it might be that the sidewalk's one too small here. I think that's the problem. And it doesn't help that I can't get to the one right in front of the trees anymore. That would be perfect if I could, but... No, you're good. Unless the Beck taxi needs to go pick somebody up. You'll be fine there. Let me know if you want your own car to drive around in Shabity. I think I'm going to make it one smaller. Like that. And then...
That looks more reasonable, yeah.
Is the window still good there, or should I move it one closer? Like right against the wall, like here.
I think it's fine in the middle there.
See, I don't think it's fine there.
Oh, okay.
I wholeheartedly disagree. Because like look how small it is. Like that little space.
Yeah.
That's fine. But... It's gonna go like that. It's okay.
Okay.
You've been outvoted.
This is fair. I just work here.
You just do everything to make sure the map actually runs. You do all the important work, and I just exist. Occasionally build. And then here...
screw symmetry. This window's going over against the wall.
It's not symmetrical, though. There's like a poster.
It's not my fault the architect was wrong.
No, it's not. I guess. I don't know. The architect's long dead, so... I mean, he could be the oldest man alive, but he's probably not alive anymore. It's also very strange that I'm building listening to no music. Because I know you guys can all hear music, but that's on like the stream side, so I hear absolutely nothing. Other than Alan filling the air, which he is not filling at all. So it's just basically silence.
You could just turn on your game sounds.
No, my game sounds are on. Like the block placing noises are on.
The game music.
But then the viewers would get Alpine and music together, and that would be complete junk.
But you can turn off the Alpine.
I can never turn off the Alpine. That's unacceptable. He was nice enough to give me his music. I would never turn it off now. Research, to answer your earlier question about C418's music, I bought the album like 5 years ago. I think it was like $20. And because of that, I can use it without royalties, I think. Whereas, like, it's in the conditions of purchasing it. Whereas the people who play, like, some people I know just grab it off the internet and throw it on there. I think that's where the issues would come up. Basically, I'm just going to try and I'll there's like a thing you have to put in the description of the video, and if I get to that point in like 30 minutes, oh dear, this man is falling.
We're no longer a PG stream.
Wait, are you up there? Is that you? Oh, he's not falling. Where is he? Oh, he's got some sort of slow falling.
Yeah, I gave him the slow fall push a while ago.
We are still a PC stream. That's good.
Yes.
I thought we were going to get demonetized. Which would only result in YouTube not being able to run ads on things, because it's not like I'm able to monetize anyways because I'm not a YouTube partner. So YouTube wouldn't be able to make money. But are you able to actually push your building one block?
1 block west, yes.
No. Make it like one smaller.
Oh, north-south?
Sorry, yeah, 1 block west. Yes, sorry, west. I got mixed up there.
Yes.
5, 6,
the answer is still yes. Yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, yeah. Because this is actually one too big. This middle block needs to be an odd number, so if you do that, then I can make this 2, and then it doesn't look like complete junk if anyone ever needs to use the fire escape. Let me know when you've moved that building.
I've moved that building.
Excellent. If anyone has any burning desire or burning questions that they have about the Building Toronto project, let me know, and I'd be happy to answer them. Whether it be things we're planning, our plans for the future, things like that. I know there's just certain things I can't tell you about, mainly why I've been basically gone for the entire summer. Can't tell you quite what that was all about yet, unfortunately, but hopefully soon that will come out, and it will be a cool thing for you guys all to sort of be a part of. But until then, can't talk about that. But everything else I can talk about. So if you have any questions about plans for the next little bit on the project, let me know, and we will either I or Star will answer them.
So most likely you.
Most likely me, yes, but I'm not going to sell you short. You can also answer questions if you wish. Oh, I've accessed the wrong page again. I'm trying to find the 3D map thing, because I need to see what virtual tour. Lobby, box office lobby. What is the floor? The floor is... Okay, very much stone brick.
I enjoy how this building, the roof line dips down, but then immediately dips back up because of the change in road elevation.
Which building? Your building?
Yes.
And then this is definitely... So they got 6 doors in real life, but I think 5 doors is more appropriate here, personally. So we're going to do 5 doors. Go with this, and then in the middle we'll do trapdoors, which is a neat little trick. If you're ever trying to have to do something like this, how do you lock a trapdoor?
Lock a trapdoor?
Yeah, so like Visitors.
Players just can't, or they shouldn't be able to.
Oh, they can use doors, but not trapdoors?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, that works.
Because we added that for the thing you can't talk about.
Yes, of course. Okay.
You can have one of our two standing around people tested, I guess.
Jabidi, if you're watching still, can you come and try these trapdoors and see if they work or not? Or Dr. Elephant, one of you, can you come try these trapdoors and see what kind of luck you got using them? I don't think the delay is that long.
I don't think Dr. Elephant's in the stream.
Oh, okay. It looks like they didn't work, so that's a success.
Yes. For that and other quality features, join the building trial premium.
Okay. And then got quartz. There's no chiseled quartz stairs. That needs to be. I think you're right. I don't think he is here. Oh, he is here. Okay, excellent. So yes, for those who don't know, we use World Edit to... I mean, I've used it a couple times already, but we use World Edit, obviously, to make things a little bit easier for us. Without it, honestly, most of the project would be very difficult to do. Specifically these skyscrapers and those kind of things, but... The interior of this building is very complex. Like, even just the box office lobby is very, very intricate. I'm gonna go with cut sandstone here, here. I don't love that, if I'm being honest, but I think that's probably the best we can do. And then I think we'll probably do a slab here on all the windows, and we'll put the windows in one, just to give it a little bit more depth. And also allow us to do that sort of half window look that I think we got going here. And we'll do chiseled on the top. This. And that's sort of where, if you're following along, I don't know how many of you are following along with me as I build, like looking at it on Google Maps, but there are some details that you just can't really add, unfortunately, no matter how much we would like to. And the above window ones are ones that are probably among the harder to add, which is why I like doing that sort of offset by one, which does lose you some interior space, but I think those who have followed the project for a while would probably know if you are to lose either interior or exterior detail, I'd rather lose interior personally, because I think that the exterior is more important. Not everyone may agree with that sentiment, but that is my sentiment. But I'm trying to figure out what to do with the glass here above the door. Kind of struggling with it. So even the doors I'm using solid wood oak, dark oak, but they are definitely not solid. I keep accidentally tapping out. They're definitely not solid. I might use brown. I think I use brown up here. Actually, you know what? I might just use trapdoors. I'm going to use trapdoors, I think. Unless I just go straight glass. Let me see how this would look.
But oak trap door with glass behind it?
Well, no, the problem is I don't want to lose interior space. Like, I think I'm going to do this.
Oh, okay.
Because the doors don't line up with the glass panes, right? They don't.
Yeah.
So, we'll do this. And we'll use our friend the debug stick to make it not look junky.
Which is now in the creative menu.
Is it? Like in 19.3?
Yeah.
Well, we're not on 19.3 yet, so
Oh,
thanks for
so
nothing.
much on that.
If only we had a better server developer.
I know, right?
Too busy building plain white buildings. Okay, so that's our front facade for the front floor. And then we gotta figure out, let me just make sure that all these windows are the same. They are. So let me just grab these other windows here quickly. We're gonna be losing a lot of space on that, on the interior here in this sort of first area. But I don't think it's anything extremely valuable anyways. These sort of, I think they're just coat checks or snack bars or something, so. I'm more concerned about capturing the front facade of the building than I am about that. So.
Rip Dr. Elephant. He lives.
I guess one thing I should mention, because it's a possibility, this is going to be available after the live stream is done. So if you do watch this after it comes out, I always announce well, not always, always as if I've done this a bunch of times. I will in the future announce when I'm live streaming on pretty much all my social medias other than YouTube. I didn't do it for YouTube this time. I'll probably try and do that in the future, but Twitter, Instagram, my Discord all had announcements that I was live streaming today when I live streamed, if you're watching this after the fact. So be sure to follow me on any of those places in order to sort of stay in the know, if you want to. I'm going to try and do one of these every week or two. Obviously, with the holiday season coming up, that sort of changes things, but there should be some stuff coming on the holidays as well, so. Any thoughts, Star? You're quite quiet.
I am building
How is your
a
building
very
going?
intensive and mentally challenging structure.
I think you probably wish you were doing my building and then I was doing yours. But this is not stream. This is
Would
not
have made content.
this is not streaming material here. That's for sure.
No, this front's coming along nicely.
Okay. You said you had to leave at 5? Oh, you're my front. Yeah, my front's coming along nicely. That's from your front.
Yes. No, my front isn't. No.
Okay. So once we finish up, let me see here. Once we finish up this sort of hanging thing, I don't really know how we're going to do it, to be honest. This sort of, I can't think of terrace. Terrace is the name I was trying to think of. Once we finish that up, we will take a quick break from building, and I'm going to show you something very close by that's been recently finished. So, I don't know how I feel about this block, but
I know how I feel about that.
I feel very badly about it, actually, looking at it now.
Yes.
But it's like, it's got some... The actual build has some design on it, though.
What if you did something not the blue glazed terracotta and put like glow item frames on it? Like that or something. That looks kind of bad.
And then does it go right to the road, or this overhang, or is it... I can't believe how bad the street view is for this pocket. There we go. It goes right to the road. Can you get these ugly item frames out of here? Thanks. Many thanks. Okay, I'm open to thoughts here.
5-second delay.
My friends, the viewers, I'm open to thoughts on what to make this block. I have no way of showing you it because I'm not a good streamer yet, so I don't know.
I guess I'm not able to.
So Dr. Elephant, I was thinking light blue glass for the inside, for sure, but the outside has some sort of opaque item. There you go. Everyone, the link, this is not going to break your computer. That link is
the virus that will ransomware you.
To the block that we're trying to choose here. I think packed ice might be a good option. Alright, packed ice and blue... No, blue ice is pretty much the same.
Blue ice is lure.
What's the name of... I don't know what the name of is. I never thought I'd use this unironically, but...
You still haven't?
Deep slate.
What about one of the prismarines?
Oh, that might work. No, not that. That's just stop that immediately. This one might work though. And then blue glass underneath. Yeah, ice too. But the thing with ice that I don't like is it's so smooth. It needs to have some sort of like design to it, which is why the prismarine is kind of green as well, which isn't great.
What was that type of terracotta you had before?
No idea. Oh, it was light gray.
Gray?
Sea lantern. Let's see, sea lantern. Ice cubes don't have the texture. Sea lantern's not bad, actually.
No.
Right now, it's definitely winning. This is not. This is losing.
Can we remove the diamond?
And it'll help with the lighting that we need here.
This is going to be a Metro Hull per moment.
So what if we did that, and then we put a clear item frame with... What does Skulk Vein look like in an item frame? Yes, perfect. Okay. Can you give me a clear item frame since I never know how to do it?
So it's die in an item frame.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to craft items in creative mode. So out of protesting, I'm going to get you to give me one because you're here. And
allow me to craft an item.
You usually have them. You usually have them in your inventory. So, as a side note, listeners, are we into C418's music yet, or are we still with Alpine? Yeah, I think that looks okay. Oh. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Never mind.
You know you could place sculpt.
I didn't know it placed like a vine.
I mean, it basically says sculpt vine. The layers are just mixed around a little.
Can you go upside down, dude? Okay, this is the winner, I think, here. I think that's the winner. And then we're gonna put this light blue glass underneath. Oh, my laptop is turned on. Now we're gonna have the same problem again with slabs. No, we're just gonna do cobble deep slate on top. Like this. And then no one will ever be able to see it, but we'll put the skull on top too, just to keep it consistent. And then underneath, I think we'll do this. Like that. And then we'll give ourselves a light block. And it doesn't really matter where we place them because you can't see them anyways. Hello, W's Aviation. Thanks for joining us. This is the first time live streaming. I'm going to try and do more of them in the future. I've actually been enjoying this live stream building a lot more than regular building, so it kind of motivates me to actually do things. So I will definitely be doing more of these in the future. Assuming you guys enjoy them. If you don't enjoy them, then I won't be, but hopefully you are. OCAD will not be a fun place to build. It is very much a campus not designed for the linear nature of Minecraft. So, that is our first floor of the front facade completed. Took us 50 minutes, which is not
1/16th of the building completed.
Yeah, not the best, but
only what, 15 more hours to go or something like that.
So now we're going to take a quick break, and I'm going to show you guys, not a break from the stream yet. We'll probably do one of those soon though too. We will take a quick fly around and see some of the other things that are being built. Star, can you just make sure, can you check what music's playing for me?
Well, how am I supposed to know the name of it?
Is it going to be Minecraft music or not music? Or not Minecraft music is the...
This definitely sounds like Minecraft music.
Okay, so let me hop over. I don't know what you guys are seeing right now, but hopefully it's not anything ridiculous.
Just the creative inventory.
Let me just quickly find a video that has C418's music in it, and just because it would be very sad if the stream got taken down, so. Okay, that's been changed. I think I missed a question in the chat. Yes, I did. When will we build the CN Tower? So, yes, there is Tim Hortons. There's many of them scattered throughout. We will build the CN Tower hopefully next year is our plan. Basically, our plan is to finish off the square that we're building. So we have quite a bit to do in this corner here, but that basically covers off the entire building square that we have. Today, the two buildings that I'm working on, or the building I'm working on and the building Star is working on, will close off one of our remaining city blocks. Then we have these ones here, which I think there's 6 to do. And then that's basically it for the northwest end. There's 2 buildings left, there are 2 blocks left in the east end to close off, and then 1 large block with Metro Toronto Convention Center in the south, and 1 block with the CBC building. Once that's all finished and closed off, our plan is to finish Union and then start working our way south along the Skywalk. And that area would include Metro Toronto Convention Center South, the Aquarium, the Rogers Center, CN Tower, all those kind of buildings. So once we finish off the north end, we're going to be working south, and then obviously there's a lot more sort of interesting buildings to the south, which should make 2023 a really exciting year for the Building Toronto project. So, but first we have to finish off these things, and the reason that we do that is because I know, because that's how I feel, that if we we skipped around the map and jumped all over the place, basically what would happen is we would never build sort of small buildings like this white thing that Alan's building over here. Or Starbound. Sorry, Star. I've doxed you.
That's okay, that's the second time this stream.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I should be banned for this. The moderators of my stream should ban me.
Oh, wait.
We have a car doing some stunt driving here.
We have a glitched out car doing some stunt driving.
Yes, there's been a collision as well, I think. So that's basically our plan. That's our plan sort of for the near future. Taking a look at what's in progress, we have this block here, which is very much in progress, built by Reeser, who was in the chat earlier joking about it. He's been making quick work when he's been available. He's working on some school stuff right now, so he hasn't been on as much as both of us would have liked, but what he has done on this block looks quite good. So, hello, Tiny Dancer 2808. Thanks for joining the stream. So the plan is for him to finish up this block. And then up here we have an intern builder, a test builder, who will be hopefully doing the interior of this. And then we have a test builder who had their computer break, unfortunately. So they're going to be hopefully finishing up this. I might take this over just to try and finish up this block, depending on how quickly we finish the Alexandria Theatre. Tiny Dancer, the server is public, so you can join it whenever you like to explore. The IP is buildingto.ca, which I just put in Toronto in the server chat. I'll put it in the game chat as well. Or I mean the live stream chat as well.
You have the EasyCraft IP in the description of the thing, by the way.
That's fine. Both work. So, if you want to be a builder, you can apply to be a builder. I will link to that at some point. That link will probably get deleted. Runty Inc. because I imagine it's set to not allow links. But if Starbound's nice enough, you might paste the
Go find the
Dynmap link. The other big thing that's finished. Okay. The other big thing that's finished in this area is Metro Hall, which you can see here. There hasn't been a video done on it yet, but there should be one probably this week or next week. The plan was to have it Friday. It might be a little tight to get it done by Friday, so it'll probably be pushed to next week. But the exterior was built by a couple people, started by Seth Bacon, who's no longer with us, and then finished by Von Frank. Von Frank did the interiors, and we had a huge debate about what to make the exterior block. We settled on white terracotta because there was not really a block that was quite correct for it, but it's finally done. It looks really good. The exteriors look good as well, and with Roy Thompson Hall, I think this block really looks quite nice. So I'm excited that that's done. Yeah, and that's basically all the sort of production in the northwest corner of the map. The stuff in the east end I've covered mostly in a video, and then some of the smaller details I'll be covering in another video. This is
the legend.
This is a shocking development. We'll be covering the rest of it in a video in the future, hopefully before the end of the year. And then there's one more thing to show you guys. It's really exciting. And that this man just came on to spam for me in my own stream. Really exciting, and I will show you guys that probably around 5:30 if you stick around until then. It'll be the last sort of behind the scenes look that you guys will get, and then I'm planning on ending the stream probably around 6. Just to sort of start off, I want to pace myself here. I've never done a stream before, and I don't want to sort of overdo it and then lose my voice, because I can already feel my voice getting a little bit raspy, if I'm being honest. So hopefully you guys can't hear it, but I feel it for sure. So back to our build over here. I'm going to start working on the second deck. Thank you, I appreciate the encouragement. Start working. Look at this man. Look at this. He is ready. He's ready for an invasion. Or is that just his skin? No, he's got netherite armor on, right? I'm not crazy?
No, that's just his skin.
Why is it glowing? It's not glowing.
Sir, I think your shaders are just...
my shaders are just out of
playing
control.
tricks on you.
Or my eyes are out of control. There's no hiding it here. There's people watching. They'll know if it's my eyes or my shaders. Stream bugged. Bugged how? Bugged how? Doesn't look bugged. I'm looking at it on my phone, it looks okay.
I see distinct lack of bug.
That was your fault. Okay, that's fine. As long as it's your fault and not mine, and everything's fine. Where does this Skulk Vein come from in survival?
The Deep Dark.
What shaders and textures am I using? I am using the Faithful Shaders Pack, I believe it is called. Sorry, Resource Pack. There it is right here. Faithful 32X. And then my shaders are Complementary Reimagined. I normally use Silders, but Silders is super, super dark when it... Thank you, Harry Wilson, for your feedback. Silders is super dark when it snows or rains, so I kind of wanted the snowing effect in the stream, so I figured why not switch it up. The Star made the recommendation to include that. Yeah, Complementary was what I used before, and then I stopped using it for a bit, and then... What was the third message? Was it the same thing?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm open to criticism. No need to spam it though. I saw it the first time.
Free speech is an illusion.
Sir, please. So the side of the building here. It's got 2 windows and then a door, it looks like, on this side. Goes till here. I've never really understood. I don't think I've ever left a negative comment on a creator before. I've subscribed to like 250 people on YouTube, I believe. Feedback is okay. I love feedback. But I don't understand what the purpose of joining a stream would be, just to say someone sucks. Someone sucks, just leave. You're not being forced to watch. This isn't school. If you don't like it here, you're welcome to depart.
All right, class. So for today's assignment, you're going to go out onto YouTube.
I am unable to get that tree. You know that view we were looking at before the stream started?
Yeah.
The one right in front of the trees? I can't get it anymore.
Oh. What, Jesus? Yeah, no, I cannot click into that space.
Yeah, that's the issue I was having as well. Yeah, you just shift click to get off, Doctor. That's a feature, not a bug. In the case of this building, it's a buggy feature, but it is still a feature nonetheless. Yeah, like I'm trying to see what this wall looks like, and I'm not able to. This wall at the side. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. Never mind. Good. So that's a door. Thanks, Vaughn. Good to see you. We just showed off your skills at Metro Hall. You just missed it.
My old enemy. Fire escape.
Are you telling me he's not wearing a helmet? Look up. Look up. Look up. I refuse to believe that Reeser is not wearing a helmet.
Sir/Invin.
It's just because he's got an indent on his chin. I'm used to like the old school character style.
Just because your character skin has an inflated head. Oh.
Oh dear. That's an OG player. They must have been way out of the world.
Oh. Welcome back, Riley Amp 22. Welcome to the new spawn. That's not underground somewhere.
So we're gonna use the same trapdoor trick here. No, we're not actually. We're gonna put a stair. Or a slab. And then the door will be up on a higher block. We're gonna go like this. No, that's definitely a bug.
Feature. They were reset to the new spawn point.
Best feature ever implemented, yes. We only believe in features here, no bugs. So the second floor is a little bit wonky. I'm gonna go like this, I think, here. No, actually, we'll be fine with the stairs. I don't really love what I got going on here in this transition from the first floor to the second at all. I'm super happy about it, but I don't know how to make it better. Let's maybe I go like this. Let me try this. And then I carry this all the way back. And this one just ends like this here. It's hard to tell because Google Maps has this building in blue. Yes, MW, all the buildings are to scale. One block in Minecraft we have measured to be 1 block, 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. So all these buildings are to scale. We have a custom data pack that allows us to build above the world limit while still having a server that's able to be joined by a vanilla client. So if you do want to explore it yourself, if you've never been on, the IP is pasted above in chat or it's in the description of the video. We have a couple different IPs and both of them work. Yeah, that looks better. That looks more like it to me. Okay, so we'll tuck this around the same way we did the other one, which came to here. One too far, came to here. So bring that around like this. And we'll bring this around and we'll carry it all the way back like we did the other one. Perfect. That's good. Can you Star, can you just measure how high it is from, like, you know how the front portion, you're still here, right?
Yep.
You know the front portion of the build before it goes up to this, like the first step up, like this wall here, I need to know the height of.
Measure that. Okay.
From the ground, please, not from the second floor. So another thing,
ground to second floor or ground to top of taller bit?
Ground to the top of this wall here.
Okay. .3.
That's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. Okay. 8.3.
This is problematic.
Yeah.
Ground to top of the next step up, the seating area is 18.1.
So the top of the building, or the top of that wall, lines up with the bottom of this, which is already too tall. Okay, not good. How do we fix this? I think the transition is too big. It's probably should only be 1 block. means you're gonna have to do this probably.
Yeah, bottom stair instead of the slab top stair.
Go like this. Music too loud on the stream, we'll fix. Okay, that should have made it a little quieter. Let me know if that's better. I did, I set up the music on the stream to Alpine's music, not to C418's, so it's quite possible that that change, C418's music is by default a little bit louder than Alpine's. Our tallest building so far is the tallest building in the map, or in Toronto, other than the CN Tower, and that is First Canadian Place, which is a height of, I used to know, I don't remember anymore. Let me fly over quickly and have a look. Nope, First Canadian Place is taller. I don't think the new one's taller. There's some buildings proposed that we have not built yet that are going to be taller. First Canadian Place is definitely taller than the new TD, than 160 front. So it has a height of, and this is always cool to me when you fly up here, because when I hit F3, you look at where we are, and we're at almost over 400 blocks high, which is pretty cool, because this is a vanilla, like I said before, it's a vanilla server, you can join a vanilla, so something that definitely sets us apart. So, up here, as my frames die, we are at 434 blocks high. Now, that being said, oh, see you later, Easter, thanks for coming. So we're 434 blocks high, but our map is the true height of Toronto above sea level, so 434 minus 87, whatever that math is how tall that building is with its spires. So yeah, that's our tallest building, and it is the tallest tower in Toronto, other than the CN Tower. There are, like I said, a few things proposed. I think the condo going to Yonge and, I want to say Yonge and Bloor is going to be taller, but that's not built yet. I don't even think they've started building it yet. So, yeah.
And on that note, I'm going to head out.
Okay,
good luck with the rest of the stream, sir.
Thank you. Are you going to keep watching the stream, or are you just gone?
I'll put it all on my TV.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for hanging out. Everyone's Alan is oh, I did it again. Star is heading out. Everyone just say bye to him. Thanks for joining our first stream. I'm gonna go for at least another 50 minutes. We'll see how I'm feeling then. But much appreciated, Alan. Thanks for getting me all set up. If you quit after the stream because I accidentally said your name, I will understand. So this may be the last video on Building Toronto, because Building Toronto closes after this. But if that's the case, it's been a good run.
8 years, long enough.
Yeah, plenty long.
All right, catch you later.
Catch you later. See ya. We're gonna have to do some funny business on the bottom here. Actually, let me just leave my Discord call quickly, just so that I don't take up extra internet that I don't need to. We're gonna have to do some funny business on the second floor here, because I like the way the first floor looks a lot. I think it looks really good, and I don't want to. Sorry, Chibity. I don't want to ruin that. So I'm thinking I'll probably make the building one taller than it should be on this level, and then basically I'm thinking it's probably a false wall up here anyways, where it's like up here we'll put a slab like this, and then a wall. Like this along the top. because it looks kind of white brick-like. Oh, there you go. Von Frank dropping some knowledge in the chat there. So I think I'll do that for there, and then like, this window is going to be really small and very undetailed, but I don't really know what the alternative is, so. My texture pack is faithful, and the shaders are complementary. And I will start including those in the description if I remember. I will do that after this video. But if I don't get a comment reminding me, I probably won't remember, if I'm being completely honest. But I will try my best to remember. And my PC specs, I have a 12th gen i7 processor. I have a NVIDIA GeForce 3080. I have a special edition. I can't remember the name of the special edition that I have. I have 16 gigs of RAM, and I have liquid cooling fans. Render of the map or download doesn't exist, but you can explore the map. It's on a public Java server. And the IP for that is in the description of the video. You can join with 1.19.2 client, and you can explore for yourself, which is basically what we determined to do instead of making the map public, because we thought that's a better experience for you guys anyways. We have some quests scattered throughout the map that you can do for yourself. And yeah, there you go. That's a special edition of the graphics card I have. No, I've not. It's actually something on my list of things I wanted to do. Hopefully over the holiday season I'll have some time to do it, because I do want to definitely check it out. I've heard good things. Have you been out there yet to see it? I don't know how to say your name there. We'll call you Allison, because your name is too long to say on stream. Is it worth the visit? Oh, awesome. Okay, I gotta check it out then. Yeah, I always see it on different Instagram and different social media pages, and then I almost feel like because of that, I'm less likely to go to things, because I've gone to so many things that I've seen on social media, like restaurants and stuff, and I feel like almost always, if I wasn't already interested in it, I'm let down by what I find when I go there. So, which is a terrible attitude to have, but I feel like that's just the attitude that I always have with things like that. Dax, okay. Well, Dax, thank you for the feedback, and I'll definitely put that on my list of things to do. It's something that sort of slips your mind. Like, I know about it, and I've intended on going there, and I just never have ended up doing it. Which is bad, I should. So it looks like there's some sort of like rusted copper on top of this brick wall, but I think it's too big to be. I think it's too big to be a full slab, so I think I'll probably do grass. Dax, you missed it by probably about 20 minutes, but I covered our sort of plans going forward for the project, and basically our plan is to finish off the unfinished portions of the map like this year. This sort of square we got going on that's all empty. I want to have a complete square of built-up area. After we finish that part, we're going to be going south. Work has already begun on Union Station. I'm actually going to go check it out probably in about 10-15 minutes to show you guys some of the work as like a sneak peek, because you guys checked in on the first stream that we've done. So we're going to do Union and the area around Union, and from there we're working straight south. So next year the plan is to cover off the south portion of the Skywalk, The Scotiabank Arena will start. Like, they're all sort of giant builds. So I don't know how many of them we'll get to, but things like Scotiabank Arena, CIBC Square, the Ripley's, South End of Metrotronic Convention Center, the Rogers Center, the CN Tower, the Roundhouse, all those things are things we want to try and get to. We're not going to get to all of them. I'm going to try and be realistic. As much as I'd like to get to all of them, that definitely won't happen. But that's our plan, is to try and sort of cover off all those, as many of those things as we can. And should be a pretty exciting year. The first thing we got to do, though, is finish off this area. And the reason for that, which I also covered before, see ya, Dr. Elephant, thanks for coming in. The reason for that is that we don't want to have a bunch of empty spaces. So basically, yeah, I've been waiting to. The big thing for me was Union. I really wanted Union done, and I started Union, I think in 2017. I first intended on building it, and then I just never ended up doing it, and we ended up going north. So plan is definitely to finish those things up soon. Hey, Nasser, thanks for checking in. Hopefully you'll be able to join us next time. Well, I've enjoyed this. I've honestly enjoyed this more than I expected to enjoy it, so we'll definitely be doing more of these in the future. So no sweat that you can make this one. There'll be more for you to come and check out another time. But yeah, we're always looking for new builders on the project, and I think that's one thing that a lot of builders end up getting sort of, for lack of a better term, hung up on, is they think they're going to come in and sort of build they're going to build sort of the CN Tower right away, and that's not how we sort of work. And I know that we probably lost some builders because of that, but I think the method we have is good to try and make sure that the city is done as a whole. I think that those little buildings, although not always important to everyone, are important to somebody, and I like that we build them all and make sure that there's no building that sort of goes undone. By making sure we don't have any blank spaces or buildings that are sort of given half efforts, we can ensure that if there's a special building to somebody, it'll be built for sure, because you don't know what's important to people unless you build everything. So that would be above sea level. Everything's above sea level. So our terrain map is actually the proper terrain above sea level in Toronto. So standing on King Street West, exactly where I am, is 86 meters roughly. Obviously, we don't go into decimal places, but 86 meters above sea level would be what we got there. So, and that's thanks to Von Frank, who I don't know if he's still in the chat, but Von Frank is the one that put that together for us. Did a great job. And it's really cool when you get out to like the east end and the west end of the city, where things are kind of a little different. Like you look at like the Don Valley and stuff, it looks really, really cool. So oh, sorry, no, the CN Tower is that tall. Our map, so it would be 553 meters tall on top of whatever our height is there, which would probably be, if it's 86 here, it's probably about 20 shorter there, so it'll be about 610 to 620 blocks tall, like at the Y level in our map, but it's 553 meters tall, the CN Tower, I believe. I feel like I've been less productive in the last 20 minutes than the first part, but it's also a little bit more difficult. Like I'm looking at this and there's so many little intricate details of these windows that I don't know how I'm gonna capture here, but we'll make an effort nonetheless. We do not copy any builds from other builders. There is one build that I got somebody else to build for me. This was a couple of years ago, and I've never actually showcased it, but it's a church in the east end of the map that once the rectory's built, we planned on showcasing it, but we were planning originally to work east, and then that plan kind of got changed. That's the only build that I've imported into the map. The rest of our buildings, as far as I can remember, I think all of the rest of the buildings were built originally by our builders on this map. With the exception of like Roy Thompson Hall, our builder built it. The builder who built the exterior basically skipped ahead and wasn't supposed to do it, basically. So they built it on their own map and then imported it in. But other than that one, everything's been built on the map, and even that building was built originally on our server. And we have world edit and some other commands, some other stuff to help us. What we don't have for this building is good Google Street View to help us see what we need to do. I think what I'll probably do is I'll finish up the front facade up to the second level in today's video, and then whenever that's done, we'll call it a day. But yeah, we use world edit, and in a building like this, world edit's not much help, but normally we can use world edit. So like the skyscrapers, for example, they'll build one floor and copy it up. Thanks for all the good questions. Now that Star is gone, I'm sort of if you weren't here asking them, I wouldn't have much to talk about. So appreciate all the good questions. Happy to answer them. Yeah, the top of this building is going to be quite difficult to do. I'm thinking I'll probably bring it in like this, and then do something like this. But it's going to get way too tall is the problem. Same sort of issue we ran into before, but I think in this case we'll just have to deal with it because or you know what we might do? We'll bring this down one. We'll get rid of this first level of detail. That's something I find myself doing quite a bit on buildings like this. And truthfully, Starbound is a lot better at these kind of buildings than I am. But and most of what I do know on how to do them, I learned from him. But I always try and make it as detailed as possible at first. And then if I need to bring the detail level down in order to make it fit properly, then I do it there, like that. So in this case, I think I'm gonna, rather than do a stair and then an in and then a stair, I think I'll just do slab like this. Like this. Because my concern is that when we go up to the next part where it says like Royal Alexandria on it and the sort of main feature of the front of the building, if I have that big sort of drop, I don't think it'll look as good. Won't look as pronounced, and we need it to look pronounced, so I think we'll do this. Which looks a little bit short, but it kind of is what it is. You know, the gap's actually so small here, I might not even do one at all. I might just leave it with the one slab. The amount it goes out is so minuscule that it might not even be worth doing anything. I'll just change this to cut at the top. That, I think that works. So another thing is that the Toronto server is attached to other servers, as you can see on the tab list here. We also have a Townie server, Creative server, and the hub, which connects you to all of the servers. But if you're ever looking for anything to do in Minecraft, chances are that our server has it. So be sure to check it out if you're interested. I think for the front, what we can do is this, which will cover off the sort of definition that we have there. And then you know what? I think the other side should get a wall as well, like this. Like this. Like that. And then we just put the windows in there. That should work. So it is 5:30, and I don't want to be a liar. I'm a little bit behind schedule on this build, but I'm going to show you a cool new feature that we've set up on the server to get around quickly. And from there, we will show you a new area that's built up on the map. So we've added these warp points in 4 different places throughout the map. In part of setting up our new spawn. Our new spawn is going to be very different. It's not quite set up yet, but the warp points are. So basically, you find these warp points scattered throughout the map. And as Chibidi can demonstrate, or I can demonstrate, if you want to go to any of these points, all you have to do is go up and right-click. So here we are at Metro Hall. If we want to go to Commerce Court West, we just right-click it, and we're teleported there. Here we are, Commerce Court West, right in the downtown of the city, where your computer overheats and your frame rates drop. If you want to go to Bergsea Park, right-click Bergsea Park, and we're now in Bergsea Park. East end of the city, my favorite part of the city personally, mainly because of all the detail. Storm, or James, who built this area, did a really cool job on it, and I think it looks really awesome, and it's always been one of my favorites. And here is the church, actually, that I mentioned before that I got someone to build for me that wasn't part of the project, because I sort of was very impressed with their ability to build churches. So they built this, and basically that's the only thing that's been built by someone not on the Building Toronto team. But then to finish off the point, and to sort of talk about the main reason that I'm showing you these warp points, right-clicking on the south end will get you to Union Station, which Chibidi was a keen observer and noticed that that's not something that I've talked about before and went straight to it. But Vaughn Frank has been working really hard on Union Station, the proper Union Station, not the subway portion. Subway portion's been done for a while. I've done a video on it, but he's made some really good progress on Union. So we'll just take a quick look through here. Still lots to do, obviously, but I'd say we're working at a better pace than it did in real life. So I'd say we're still probably ahead of schedule compared to the real life schedule for Union. So I think that's probably a success. Here's a look, obviously, at the Bay Concourse, which recently opened in the real world, and it looks pretty much spot on. I was down there a few weeks ago and had a walk through just to compare what Vaughn has built so far to what is actually there, and I think the ultimate test for anything we build is if you took, if you walk through this building and you know where you're going without being confused because you've been there in real life and you can identify where you're going, then we did a good job, and I can already start to see that happening. So Vaughn's done a really good job, and the plan is to sort of help him once I get a bit more of the northwest corner built. But you can check out the outside as well over here. Some of the train. I don't know what this is called, but the area where the trains go is built, and some of the staircases down are built, and they are just as narrow as they are in the real world. And yeah, it looks awesome. Like, I'm really excited to sort of help Vaughn finish it off. But so far, what he's done looks incredible. So yeah, that's our last sneak peek of the day. Let us teleport back to Metro Hall. Our goal of this was to make it easier to get around. We have a few more of these things planned. Like in the subway, we plan on doing one there, where basically you can jump into Union Station subway and then go down, and there'll be a train car there for you, and you can right-click it, and it'll take you to the next subway stop that's built. So that's our plan for that. But yeah, so look, that's sort of sneak peek on some things that, unless you watch the live stream, you're not going to see them for a long time. So glad you like it, Rusty Ink. Buncola, that's pretty cool. You took wedding photos there. It's probably a good place for those, to be honest. Lots of cool little intricate details in that building that I think that even for our builders to get things done properly, are probably gonna have to go and walk through it themselves. So anyways, back to task at hand, which is trying to finish up this area of this building. I think that we are going to have to do some funny business with these windows. How exactly we do that funny business is yet to be determined, but I'm thinking it's probably going to start like this. Because there's like some... we're trying to fit windows in spaces where we can't fit windows. And because of that, we're going to be stuck sort of with some things that don't quite look proper. Specifically in this area with these little pieces here. But we will make do and see what we get. You know what? I think that actually looks pretty good. The only problem we're having here is like I almost wonder if I should make that window 1. No, that won't work. That won't work at all. So we just got to be like this. But we're just gonna have to do some funny business with the like. There's not going to be the gaps between the windows that exist in the real world, but like there's not really an alternative I can think of that will work, so we'll just have to make do with what we got here. I kind of like the way this looks on top though. I think that looks kind of cool. Because the other thing we could do is we could completely ignore the side pieces that stick out. Like we could ignore the side pieces that stick out and just have walls. But I don't think that would look particularly good. I think this is probably the best option. Is like this. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think in the chat here. If this is looking proper or not. Again, if you don't, if you're not following along on Google Maps, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell if it looks proper or not. But let me know what you guys think. That's basically that. Another interesting sort of tidbit about the Toronto map you don't know is our time in the server is the actual time in the real map. So as you can see, the sun's setting. I think it's probably dark out already. Yeah, it's very dark out. We don't obviously get the seasons like we do in the real world, but we do get, like, if you come on at 1 at night in like 1 at night in the actual night, it will be 1 at night here too. So the other thing I'm thinking of doing here is with the smooth sandstone, if I go like this, just to get a little bit more depth, I think if I go like that, it might look better. Just to get a little bit more detail in to this area. Yeah, you know what? I think that actually looks pretty good. I'm kind of happy with this. And then the other thing I can do is behind the pillars all the way down, I can run this smooth block, and that will get the separation we're looking for between the pillars and the window. if we just run that straight up and then get rid of it everywhere. Hey, what's going on, Kiana? Thanks for joining. We're just trying to get this theater built here. Yeah, there we go. I think that's what we're looking for here. I kind of like, I think that looks good. I don't love this. Like, this is too... You know what I'm going to do, actually? I think we're going to change all of those to smooth sandstone. There's a way to do this with World Edit, but I don't know. I can't remember the exact command for it. We're going to try. I think it's pick S. We've been going for about an hour and 40 minutes. We're probably going to go for... The plan was to end at 6 o'clock my time, but we're probably going to go until the portion of the building I'm working on now is done. So at the rate I've been building, it won't be anytime soon. It'll probably be at least another hour, I think. So yeah, we're just for testing it out, testing out streaming, first stream on the channel, seeing what you guys think about it, and if it's something you guys want me to keep doing, or if it's going to be a one-time thing. Sounds like you guys have been enjoying it so far, so we'll probably try and do one of these a week or every couple weeks. The plan is to branch out and do other content as well. That might be where the viewers lose interest. I play a lot of other video games, mostly, to be honest, Counter-Strike. I've been playing a lot of that lately. Not particularly good. I'm in Gold Nova 3 right now, and yeah, but I don't know if that's something you guys would want to watch. I imagine you probably wouldn't, but something I could stream in the future as well. I think these stairs we're actually going to keep. We're taking a few artistic liberties here, but we're kind of forced to at this point. See, the CSGO streams, you're probably going to end up with a very different version of Gamefruitpulp, though. That's the thing I'm kind of worried about. Is that that version's not quite as nice as this version. I'm almost wondering here, actually, if this should be out like this. And then rather than... and then have a full-on block there. Because it almost looks like... it almost looks like that's the proper way to have it. Because it extends past the stair, which we can't do. Obviously. But... like here, if we have... no, it's not going to get some blue blocks. I covered that, I mentioned that in the beginning of the stream. I don't know if you were in yet, but on Google Maps, it's blue for the musical that was playing at the time, Come From Away. The musical that's playing now is different, and I don't remember what it was. I saw it earlier. But, basically, it's not blue anymore, as far as I know. The Royal Alexandria Theatre is currently playing Fisherman's Friends the Musical. And that, I mean, it still might be blue. It's about the sea, so... if it is blue, then I might have to make some more changes, but I don't like the blue particularly. No, that doesn't work. The cut doesn't work. It's going to have to stay like this. So that's how that's going to look. And then for the inside here, we'll just do chiseled. That's nice and easy. Just like that. No, wrong one. What's going on here? Oh. Now I'm getting all confused. So we're going to really try and go very detailed on the depth here for these windows. They're going to be very deep. With the goal of making them look nice, similarly to how they are in the real world. So that's like that. Every time we do anything, these walls will reset, which is quite annoying. Yeah, we're definitely helped out. Even down here, where these buttons are representing sort of little lights, sort of lit up the way it should be, which is helped by those light blocks, which is we're lucky to be able to use those. So then we just gotta pop in the windows here. And I think here we will use panes, and instead of recessing them by one, they'll just go right into the gap here. And then to add the definition that we have on these, what we will do tentatively right now, because I'm not sure how it will look, is this. We'll just go have a look at it from the outside, see. Yeah, I think that works. You don't really notice it too much, but the alternative is you do it from the outside as well, and that... Actually, you know what? That might make sense. More so than from the inside. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, actually. We'll do it from the outside, not from the inside. Cool, okay. So, we're done that. A little lamp here. Put it on both sides? Yeah, okay. Like a... Once you have hanging signs, things will be a lot better. But for now, we will go like this. That lines up with what? Like here. Oh, you know what? There's something I completely missed here as well, actually. At the bottom... Oh, I don't know how we're going to do this, though. Because it's just going to be all the way across. Unless, you know what we'll do? We'll do this. Like this. We'll just have it like that. I mean, it's the best we can do under the circumstances, really, so... And we can extend it out like this. But we don't want it to look like it's connecting, so... Trapdoor. Trapdoor where? Oh, you're saying for the lanterns trapdoor, not for the... Or you're saying on the side here like this trapdoor? Oh, like, okay, I think I got you here. Hold on. Now you guys are seeing firsthand how I build well. I built something, and then Star says, this is bad, do it like this. You just need to figure out whether birch or... No, that's not it. I don't really think that's it either, but I don't really know what the alternative is, so... that's probably how we're gonna settle here. We'll fix this wall for the 10th time, but I think that's it for this area, so. Yeah, that looks good. Thank you, Star, for the recommendation. For those of you who don't know, Star is THL Online. I don't know why he won't change his YouTube name to THL Online, but that's who he is. So we got that. And then gotta get the lantern. Just pop that in here. And pop that in here. And then we got this big sign. I don't know how we want to do this big sign. I'm thinking we'll probably go like this. With a couple chains hanging down. And then for now we will use blue, because it looks like the what's playing now is also blue, so. That. Let me actually just have a quick look at what is playing, see if there's any other color. Not really. So that will be. The shaders are, it was just mentioned a few minutes ago. I have Faithful Texture Pack and Complementary Reimagined Shaders. Sign looks too big. I think the sign's only like 2 by 2. That looks a little more proper. Because there's another sign like above the that we're not going to be doing. Actually, we'll put it on. Why not? But. What is this? This is cobbled deep slate. Do we have cobbled deep slate stairs? Yes. And then if we put banners, will the banners fall through? No. So that'll work. That's good. And we'll go back to, we'll get rid of these. And I'm gonna go back to the blue that we had before, because that looked a little bit better. Matches the front more. Perfect, okay. I'm quite happy with how that looks. I think that looks pretty good, actually. So. Now we just got to figure out how the sides work. That's gonna be a whole other problem. So there's another one of those windows, and it's basically tucked up right against the wall, which actually helps us kind of. So if it's tucked up right against the wall, it's 4 wide. That works pretty perfectly. Just one more time for old time's sake, why not? And then go like this. Copy, rotating it 90 degrees. Oh, we're just pasting it right down here, and it should fit perfect. Yeah, that works. Oh, oops, height's wrong though. That makes a difference. There we go. My only concern is that the bottom might be too. No, I think that's proper. So maybe just here. Like the window was elevated from the rest of them, so I think we'll move this up. Oh, but that doesn't work. It'll just be a one high window. That doesn't work either. This man's back. Harry Wilson has not located any friends, it appears. I don't know how we want to address this window. Because it's the same as the ones underneath. I mean, if we do that, it's technically still taller. Just a little bit taller, not a lot taller. I think we're going to do that. I don't really know what the other option would be, so... What are we thinking here, guys? Thinking this looks good, or the windows on the side here need adjusting? What are our thoughts? We're kind of stuck with, because we made the bottom a little bit too big, we're kind of stuck with that in a way. Like, we can't really adjust too much of it. One thing we could get over with pretty quick, actually, is Pro Minecraft building Toronto tip. If you need HVAC for your building, fly over to another building and copy that HVAC. see, how wide are we working with here? What kind of space do I need to fill? So we need, this is pretty small. I can just do this myself, actually. There we go. Okay. I don't love this. The color's kind of not ideal either here. Like, I know we're getting a little bit into the nitty-gritty, but this might work better. Also makes such a satisfying sound when you place it, so how could you not want to use it? There we go. There we go. That's slightly better. Cool. Okay. HVAC done. We're gonna put quartz stairs instead of the ones we have. We're just gonna use stone brick actually. You are witnessing here one of the reasons why progress is so slow on the Building Toronto map. As I spent 5 minutes trying to decide what blocks to use for an HVAC device. So then that carries on, that roof detail carries forth all the way to the wall. This here, we're calling roof detail. So that term can be used quite loosely. And there is the king of HVAC, Von Frank himself in the chat. No one more dedicated to good HVAC than him. Okay, so it looks like above there, we're gonna have regular sandstone. This. And this is going to be a bit too tall. I think it's fine. I think it's within the realm of acceptability here. Because if we don't have it too tall, it's going to have no detail at all. It's going to look like junk. So, I think it's fine. Just trying to get a look at this thing from the front. So then here, what we're going to do, it's one of my favorite building tricks actually, is we're going to get stairs and we're going to get slabs. And go like this. And hope it lines up at the end. It does. Excellent. Don't you love it when a good plan comes together? Okay, and then behind here we'll do smooth, just so it doesn't get too crowded with detail. We just gotta be careful about our height here. We don't want to lose track of how tall we're getting. A little bit too tall is okay, but if we're looking at like 5 meters too tall, then that's gonna be not good. That being said, this is just a fake wall. There's nothing behind this. Sorry for your ears there, just bumped something on my desk. Because if I have a look... Oh, it might not be a fake wall actually. Looking at it now on Google Maps. It's not... Let me just take a quick look actually on my computer here. Just get this a little bit more... Okay, yeah, so it's not really a fake wall. The detail does start right away. Everything, the incline for the roof starts right away, so... How do we want to do this? The other problem we have is we don't have smooth sandstone wall. Which we definitely need here. Let's think. So we're gonna have this. This lines up with the pillars here. So pillar, 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 and then that. We're gonna have these go up so there's definition in them. Like that. And then it comes back here. This goes like this. Here, it's got to go up again. And then the side, I think, just carries back to the back of the building. Right? Yes, to the next level. So we can just carry this all the way back like this. That's fine. Just like that. And then we'll just have these go up like this. And we'll double them up here just to make it look better. Like that. Okay. And these ones actually are going to be too tall, I think. No, there's just some sort of weird knobby looking thing up here. So we'll go like that. Oh, I've goofed. There we go. Okay. And then we'll get ahead. Perfect. Okay. So that's that. And then I'm actually thinking as well, you might want to get slabs here. Just across the top like this. No. That kind of ruins all the debug stick stuff. So we'll leave it like that. And then that carries forth to the wall. And this part's really easy. Because this part, all we're doing is this. Like that. Super simple there. We'll have it go up twice like we had before. Perfect. Oh, we didn't do this wall here. Oops. I suppose we could have just done this with the whole building since it is symmetrical, but gives you guys a bit more content to enjoy. Perfect. Okay, so that's done. All that's left is we got to figure out what to put in this little piece here. I'm thinking we'll just do smooth sandstone there, to be honest. It's such a small detail that I don't think they would have. I don't think they would have windows in like where their HVAC is. That seems kind of bizarre to me. And we can't really see it particularly well on Street View. And there is certainly windows there, actually. So, because of course there is. So this is what we're working with here for the windows. I can see that there's windows, but I can't see what they look like, which is good for us because we can just kind of put whatever we want. What I'm thinking I want is this. Yes, that is what I want. Okay. That looks pretty good. There we go. So that's that. Now we just gotta figure out the roof. The difficulty we're going to have with that is that the roof has windows, which I don't think we're going to have. I think we're probably going to do windows that are just blocks. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck with humongous, like way too tall, like a way too tall area. Because we're already, like we're pretty okay here. Like it should line up technically with like this. So it's not the end of the world. Because the back wall is only like 2 blocks higher than that, and that would bring this wall to, like this wall here is only up to there. So that should be fine. And that's what we're gonna go for here. And then once that's done, we're going to call it a night. Hey Vaughn, nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. And then the addition of cobbled deep slate has made for a very good roofing block. We're quite lucky to have it. Yeah, you snuck in just in time, but better late than never, so. Thank you to the guys who have stuck it out for the whole thing. You have not gone unnoticed. I know we're dropping a little bit. We're down to 8 viewers, but honestly, I didn't really know what to expect. I thought it might have just been me and Star building, or me and Star watching for a bit. I know it's not the best time for, like the best time for everyone to join. I was trying to find a good time between, I didn't want it to be too late when people are going to dinner and doing things like that, and I also didn't want it to be too early so that those of you who are still in school were still in school. So I hope we found a good middle ground for those of you who joined us. Basically, my plan for the roof is It's pretty basic. It's going to be like that. And like this. And that's it, I think. And then just like a slab or some sort of copper. Some sort of waxed copper up here. Just like this. Thank you, Vaughn. Very nice, very kind of you. We needed to put something nice in the area of Metro Hall that you worked so hard on. Thanks for the nice comments too, guys. I appreciate it. The plan is probably to do most live streams on Wednesdays. Wednesdays are usually a good day for me. They won't be every week, but every week or two there will be. And like I said, I'll announce them in advance on like my social media, different social media pages, just to try and get as many of you aware about it as possible. And they won't always be Minecraft either. And they won't always be, when they are Minecraft, they won't always be Toronto. I'm going to try and do a good mix. This is going to be my way of kind of branching out and seeing what you guys enjoy doing. Next week, and then next week I might, if I do one next week, it'll probably be Counter-Strike. That'll be pretty, that one will be a little bit less interactive because you can't talk. Obviously, you can't talk in Counter-Strike while you're still alive unless you just want all your teammates to hate you and think you're a bum. But we'll do something that will make it entertaining. This is kind of jank, but I think this is how we're going to do the windows, is we're just going to have like a hole with glass. The Counter-Strike version of Gamefruitpulp is a very angry version of Gamefruitpulp. This is a much more calm version. This Gamefruitpulp is at peace. And then, look, what's the front look like here? There's just two windows here on the sides. I'm not super thrilled with the roof, but we're getting a little bit close to too tall, and at that point we don't really have a choice. So I think it's probably going to stay like that. Like that. Okay, that works. And then it's probably just, let's look here at the top. Yeah, there's some HVAC, but it is a fake roof. Like a flat roof. There's just andesite up here. Cool. Okay, so then we got that, and then we're going to add a couple of different kind of HVAC looking things. Like this. It's a chimney. Then we're going to make it have extra smoke because I like it having extra smoke. And then my favorite head, the diorite chimney. Okay, so with that, we are going to be done the front facade of the building. Not as much done today as I wanted to get done, to be honest. But I think there's a lot of detail in this build that made it look pretty good. So we're going to call it a stream there, I think. Thank you to all of you guys who tuned in. I really appreciate it. Be sure to give me any feedback that you have. Obviously, it's the first one, so I'm sure there's going to be things that we started off a little rocky, not knowing that the sound was off. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to let me know, and hope you guys are all having a good holiday season as we get closer to Christmas and the end of the year and whatever you celebrate. And hopefully I can give you guys some more content coming down the wire here that will make your holiday season a little bit better. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you're not subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, there's a ton of stuff that you can catch up on. I have a stream. I think there's like 70 something videos of building Toronto, starting way back in 2017. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you all next time. My name is Gamefruitpulp. This has been Minecraft Building Toronto, and hope you all have a good one. See you later.